Hey folks, BlackCross here. Welcome to my normal vlog video series. This is where I normally talk about the updates that is going on in the upcoming events, as well as to discuss some future ideals that goes on within the channel. And if you're new to this is something that I usually do at least once a month. Sometimes depends on the situation. Sometimes it depends on if I have something I want to go ahead and say or not. So, at any rate though, this past 2 weeks I want to say has been probably the most successful I think I've had in a while. I say the most successful because in terms of how many videos I've been putting out, they've been pretty frequent. I'm sure most people have noticed. Mostly because I wanted to try to put out as much video as I could, as well as considering the fact that technically I've been doing live streaming and stuff like that. And I finally got a setup that I can finally do. And it's an even setup that I can actually do, and one that I think all of you guys who watch my channel will appreciate. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and kind of throw this out there. If you've noticed, I've been doing my Bloodborne Let's Play series. It was mostly to try out the beast claws because I was kind of interested in that anyway. And as of the timing of this recording, I have officially beaten the main game. And the episodes will be released accordingly. Now, that being said, probably within the next week or two, I might do a live stream regarding Bloodborne, where I basically play through the main game and just beat all the bosses and see how many kills it takes before I beat the game. So, as I'm sure you can imagine, this will require a lot of attention of me. And also, that being said as well, this is a full on live stream Let's Play of me beating Bloodborne on New Game Plus with the beast claws. So yeah, it was just something I thought to myself. I was like, you know what, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to see how fast I can beat Bloodborne with the New Game Plus implemented into it and everything. So it seems like it would be interesting to me. I know for some people it may be generic, I suppose. For some people it might be generic. For some it might not be generic. It's something that they usually like. And plus, with a game like Bloodborne, it is probably one of the more popular games that From Software has put out. I think anyway. So that's the ideal that I want to do there. But because of Bloodborne, the Let's Play that I did, it was mostly to test to see the setup in terms of recording and everything like that. And I'm happy to say that I'm satisfied with how I've got it set up, which means now I can actually go ahead and do normal Let's Plays. So, here's how it's going to work. For my live stream, and this is for anyone who wants to attend the live stream, in which case I encourage you to show up for the live stream. If you can, that is. I understand that some people may not be able to do it, in which case, that's fine. If you are able to, then enjoy the live stream that I will do. It will happen every Tuesday and Wednesday with the exception of next weekend, and I'll explain that in just a sec. But after next weekend, every Tuesday and Wednesday after midnight, I will be doing live streaming. And we'll be doing the live stream of the games that I have been live streaming, which is Final Fantasy VI right now. And then from then on out, it'll be the rest of the Final Fantasy franchise, with the exception of 11 and 14. I figure I'd point that out to you guys. But with the exception of 11 and 14, we will be playing through the rest of the Final Fantasy franchise with the same setup. And like I said, you'll see me right after midnight, and we'll live stream anywhere between 3 to 5 hours. Depends on how I feel, and depends on what goes on within the weekend, per se. And then, of course, next to the live stream, we have the actual Let's Plays, which is what Bloodborne was supposed to be testing for, to see how well this scheduling would be for continuously releasing Let's Plays. And I'm happy to say that I'm satisfied with that. So now, along with the live stream, which I will be doing it in multiple parts, meaning that one night, in terms of live streams, I might do 5 parts of that one stream. and then with another stream I might do like 3 or 4, depending on how long I live stream. But with my normal Let's Plays, I can put out as much as I can, and then it will be released on a daily basis as well. So the next game that I'll be playing for my Let's Play series is Okima. I hope I pronounced that right. You're more than welcome to judge me for mispronunciation. Everyone has done this. It is no offense to it at all. I just have poor pronunciation issues. I will admit to that. But Okima, if I'm not mistaken, that's how you pronounce it. If someone out there wants to quote how to pronounce it, let me know in the comments below, and I will be sure to keep that as a note for future reference. I've been wanting to play that for the longest time, and I thought to myself, I was like, I want to do a Let's Play of it, but at the same time, I'm doing live stream, and it's like, well, why don't we do the live stream like we have been doing? And keep in mind, this was before I finally decided to do the whole 3 to 5 hours and separate them in multiple parts. I was thought to myself, I was like, well, why don't we do a Let's Play of it? And it's like, well, if I do that, I would have to do all this setup and stuff. And then I thought to myself, I was like, not necessarily. So I decided to finally get it fixed up to where on my Let's Plays, actual Let's Plays that I'll be doing all the time, I will have it set up to where there is no face cam. It's just the game and my audio. That's all there is that needs to be done. The actual live stream and everything like that, you'll have my camera, you'll have the audio, you'll have the game, all that stuff. And I know some people may have different opinions about how they want the live stream to go. Let me know in the comments below if you want a particular way the live stream to work. I know for some live streamers, they tend to have the comment section working. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'm sure I can figure that out within due time. But they have a comment section below. For some, it's below the camera. For others, it's below their like icon or whatever. But they have a comment section to where people that put comments on the live stream and stuff that you don't normally see on the actual game footage, because the game footage usually shows like notifications and stuff like that. But then there's like a comment section that people usually type in, you know, chatting and stuff, the chat column, whatever. If you want me to do something like that, I don't mind one bit, but it's a matter of like, we'll see. There's not a lot of activity that usually goes on within the live stream per se. I usually get on average like 1 or 2 people watching at this current moment in time, which is why I'm kind of like encouraging you guys to come and watch the live stream. That way there could be more activity going on. But I do understand if you're not able to. Again, this is just the normal ratio that I get. It's like 1 to 2 people actually watching and chatting with me on the live stream. But with that being said, the normal Let's Plays I will be releasing alongside with my live stream Let's Play every day. Now, with that being also said, we also have the fact that technically we are finishing up the Kingdom Hearts series, being that of 0.2. That will not take us long. Within the next 2 or 3 weeks, I want to say, 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how things go, we will be officially done with the Kingdom Hearts series at the moment. I say at the moment because it depends on the situation at hand. My brother Delmar has been absolutely enjoying the entire series and the experience that comes with it. So it's been nice to actually get some feedback from him, realizing that, hey, the Kingdom Hearts series is really good once you finally get into the actual good stuff. Admittedly, Recoded isn't the best Kingdom Hearts game, but 358/2 does deserve a little bit more credit. I actually enjoyed it compared to most people. Recoded was okay. It's not the best of the series, but at the same time, I can enjoy for what it technically had. But with that being said, after Kingdom Hearts, me and Delmar will be doing another Let's Play. We'll be taking ourselves a little bit of a break from it, but we will be doing a Let's Play series of Super Mario RPG. That is a game that I have never played before. I've been wanting to get into the Super Mario RPG aspects because they look interesting, they look fun and entertaining. I just never got around to start on any of them. So to actually finally get into Super Mario RPG will be definitely an interesting segment. When that will be, I don't know at this current moment in time. Right now, we are kind of going through this transition phase of where once we beat 0.2, we want to give ourselves a little bit of a break. And then we will pick up with Super Mario RPG. And of course, we need to test the SNES, make certain it works, so that way we can actually do the Let's Play per se. Now that being said, I want to go ahead and kind of let you guys know that technically, as of today, which I will be releasing this video on a Saturday, technically, the next following week I will be releasing one video per day, and there is a reason why. Because, I will be going to get my tooth removed. For those of you that have watched this particular vlog or whatever, I had a dentist appointment, and I finally went through it, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. But we discussed all the situation that was regarding in my teeth. Now, record, like I said, it was nothing serious, but it was still stuff that I wanted to get done right away. Among those things was that there was one tooth that needs to be removed, and one tooth they said they're going to grind down, because technically the wisdom tooth, the roots of it are good. It's just the top part of it is where the pain is usually coming in from time to time. Right now, thankfully, it's not been a nuisance, but that's not to say that I don't want to prevent it. I want to prevent it from ever reoccurring, so therefore that's why I go to a dentist to go ahead and get that done. So, the ideal is that they would grind out the top to where that way it will get sealed up ultimately, and then that way it will heal up and I never have to worry about feeling pain ever again. Those are the two main criteria as of right now, but because of the expense, I'm only going to do one at a time. The first one is going to be this one right here, where there is a gigantic crack in it that impacts whenever I chew on something. So you can imagine if there was like a piece of food wedged into that crack, it would deliver some massive pain, and later on, massive headaches. So I want to get that removed as soon as I can. But I do know that once I go in there on that day and they do remove that one tooth, I'm going to feel some enormous pain afterwards. Now, record, I know that once I go in there, before they get ready to do it, they'll give me a gas treatment. I won't feel a thing and everything like that. They'll remove the tooth. By the time that gets done, I say I'll probably be out of commission for the next couple of days. So depending on how things go, depends on how long I might be out. That being said, depending on how I feel afterwards, like say for example within the next 3 or 4 days after the event of the tooth being removed, after that, if I do end up feeling good enough to where, hey, I can do live stream, I'll get back to live streaming and then we will resume from there. But next weekend I will not be live streaming due to the fact that I will be out of commission because of the tremendous pain, and I will be on some serious medication to numb the pain, probably, more than likely. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to know that technically the next couple days I will be out. Like, I'll be zonked out. But for the majority of the next week, I will be releasing one video a day, and that's it until I get back up to speed. Once I get back into recovery phase and start feeling better, then I can actually start releasing videos at normal schedule to where we will have a maximum of 2 videos a day. Now, why would I want to do something like this? Well, obviously the only reason why would be to try to get my channel out there. And the best way to do this is to release videos. Now, I admit these are just Let's Plays, and these are the simplest things that I can do. But then again, you're talking to a guy who enjoys playing video games anyway, so it's like, it's no big deal. And I've been wanting to play these games anyway, so it's something that you get to enjoy my experience of finally realizing that these games that I'm finally playing for the first time are something that I enjoy. And so far, for the most part, with the exception of like 2% of them, about 99 to 98% of all the games that I have played so far on this channel, I have absolutely enjoyed. Some more so than others, I admit, but for the most part, they've all been really good. But I want to go ahead and kind of let you guys in on a little secret too. We are at 84 subscribers. 84. I'm planning on doing a 100 subscriber special. Now, I can't tell you what it is, but I am going to do a special in regards to the 100 subscriber special. So, if by any means we get it to 100 subscribers, which who knows when that's going to be, if we can get it to 100 subscribers, I will get that video out there to you guys very soon. But for the most part, it's just right now very distant. Like, I need only 16 more subscribers before we get that triple digit number. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, I figure I'd go ahead and let you guys know on all the updates that's going on in terms of the live stream and in terms of the Let's Plays, as well as what's going to happen next week, in case you guys are wondering, why isn't he doing his live stream? Well, that is simply because of the fact that technically my tooth was removed and I'm in tremendous pain for the time being. So, that being said, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so, to where that way you'll be notified as to all the videos that I'll be putting out. And I know for a lot of YouTubers, they say don't forget to click that bell icon. But the reality is, you don't necessarily have to click that bell icon. Check your subscriptions every day and you will see everybody else's videos that everyone makes. Record, it won't be on time, because YouTube is going through a situation where sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But check your subscription tab all the time and you will actually get to see everyone's video, to where that way you don't have to worry about never seeing a video, never missing a video. All you gotta do is just go to the subscription tab, and that's what the subscription is for. Anyway though, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments below. Let me know for future games that you might be interested in wanting to see me play, and I'll catch you in the next video. This is BlackCross signing off. Catch you later, guys.